Welcome back. Well, it was a claim that seemed too good to be true. Low-carb beer was guilt-free drinking and the end of the beer belly. And the marketing worked, with sales rising 250%. But is it really a healthier option? Well, David Richardson finds out.
Can I get 3 pure blondes, thanks?
Meet 3 footy-loving beer converts.
Cheers.
Lured into the promise of guilt-free drinking.
Have a few of these and you can still pop down to Bondi.
No more beer gut.
They get the middle-aged spread and they're sort of thinking, oh, well, what do I do?
The healthy terps on tap that even the wife would approve of.
We drink it all the time.
For beer drinkers like Matt, Alistair and Daniel, low-carb beer has been like manna from heaven.
I was starting to bang a few kilos on, so I had to. I'm living down in Bondi. You get down the beach there and there's a lot of good bodies down there. And at the moment, I'm not one of those, so yeah.
I like to have a beer that tastes sort of full strength and low carbs is sort of bonus. I think the low carb beer is a logical step for blokes that are a bit more conscious of their health now.
Did something this afternoon, said how I earned the beer. The message is it's a healthy alternative compared to the rest of the beers on the market.
The message is spreading. In the United States, 4 of the top 5 beers are low carb. Here, low carb beers only make up 6% of the total market, but it's growing at a staggering 80% a year.
I think Pure Blonde is the right brand for the right time.
Pure Blonde crash-landed on the Australian beer market 2 years ago. Since then, it's carved a niche among discerning lovers of the amber ale. Peter Sinclair, General Manager of Beer for the Foster's Group.
I think consumers are looking for a healthier lifestyle choice, and a beer that has 70% less carbohydrates and tastes great provides an excellent alternative for those that are looking for it.
The truth is that it doesn't have significantly less energy than the standard beer, and if people are actually looking for less calories, they need to look for a low alcohol beer. But unfortunately, the perception that low carb beers might have a lot less calories is not the case, and they are quite similar to regular beer. So it's only the low alcohol beers that actually have a significantly different amount of calories. What alcohol you drink during the week?
Leading dietitian Susie Burrell from the Dietitians Association of Australia says low carb's popularity on the market is more a victory of marketing over science.
That's a good way of putting it, because there is, as soon as you say something's low, everyone assumes that that's really low and it's going to lead to weight loss. But unfortunately, in the case of the low carb beers, it's not significantly less.
So have our 3 amigos been sold some top spin, or is the low carb option a better buffer to the beer belly?
Probably not significantly. The main thing that would help get rid of a beer gut or lose significant amounts of body fat would actually be reducing the total amount of beer you do have, and of course watching what you're eating with the beer.
Getting a bit of the gut, and I decided, well, fair enough, there's a nice tasting beer like the beer that's on offer. I'll just take it. It tastes good and it reduces the gut size. Laughing.
Here's your blonde, you big girl. You never change.
Big Tim has changed, making the switch much to the amusement of his mates. But has it made a difference to his waistline?
To be frank with you, no. There's been no change whatsoever. But I've only been testing it for a short period of time. So one would hope the long-term prognosis is a lot better.
Tim shouldn't hold his breath. Research shows that while a normal beer, like a stubby of VB, has 150 calories, the supposedly healthier low-carb option only has 40 calories less.
Fair enough, if it's bullshit, but at least you're having a go at it.
The low-carb beers can be a good option. Things like, if you're drinking 10 normal beers and you're drinking 10 low-carb beers, you're going to get less calories in. Straightforward.
Personal trainer Andreas Lundin says given a choice, low-carb beers are still the better option.
You take a normal beer, you probably get a little stubby. You probably get about 130 to 150 calories, something like that. If you go for a low-carb beer, you maybe get to 90. Okay, so you save yourself, 30, 40 calories. Sure, if you're drinking lots, that's a big thing.
I don't know the physical makeup of what is exactly in each beer, but I suppose also you don't feel as knocked about in the morning, and after about 5 or 6 of them, you don't feel as, I suppose, under the weather as you do after 5 or 6 pure blondes. If it's a case of being a little bit better, I think that's better than nothing at all.
That's David Richardson reporting there, and yes, he thoroughly researched.